Sri Chaitanya Prabhun Bande Nityananda Savaditam Sri Nanda Nandana Bande Radhika Charanadayam Shri Gopijano Samajuktam Vrindavano Manoharam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. All glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga. All glories to Sri Hare Krishna Mahamantra Sankirtan. All glories to Harinam Chintamani. All glories to Guru Parampara. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories. Let me check about the question for today. There is a question coming from Damodar Prabhu that why did Srimad Mahaprabhu choose Jagannath Puri to end of his earthly pastimes? Why did Mahaprabhu not go to Vrindavan? First of all, we have to know Mahaprabhu. And who is Mahaprabhu? Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but with the mood and form of Srimati Radharani. And the reason Krishna took the form and mood of Srimati Radharani just to enjoy, just to know about this, what Radha used to enjoy, to serve Krishna. And once, briefly we can say like that. So in order to test that happiness of Krishna services and what Radha used to feel and so on. So all these things he want to release it. Therefore he just choose the place of Jagannath Puri where only Krishna is there. Krishna is there only. Although Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but with the mood of form of Radharani, so Mahaprabhu want to get association. When Radha wants to get association to Krishna. Radha wants to get the association. I release that. Because Jagannath is Krishna. And she just chose that place. And earthly pastime, Radha, actually Mahaprabhu merged with Jagannath, Mahaprabhu merged with Gopinath, Mahaprabhu also walked with Mahabodhi ocean. Three simultaneously. He showed the devotee. He is living this earthly planet. So, did Mahaprabhu not go to Vrindavan? If you go to Vrindavan, then you cannot realize that Radharani, because Radharani is Vrindavaneshwari. This Lord of, we can say, without Radharani's actual place is Vrindavan always. So that place, why did Srimad Mahaprabhu choose Jagannath Puri? Yeah, this is the reason, to get that taste. Therefore he came to Jagannath Puri. And also there is also explanation is this. Mahaprabhu wanted to deliver Sarvamutyaja. And also we saw Gambhira, he rallies with the mood of Radharani, he rallies to get association of Radha. Krishna, always he was moving around. Where is Krishna? Krishna Panona, such type of expression. And yeah, Jagannath Puri, he chose because of to test the Radharani's service mood. Anyway, what else? I can't remember who is this. Krishnamurti. No, Krishnamurti is no. I don't think so anymore. I can't remember, who is something. Anyway, this is the, so far, this is the only. So, which text will go ahead? Dibhuja Murali Dhara Adi Jata Rupo Bhaktananda Prada Adi Guna Aparupo. I did that. Dibhuja Murali Dhara. Dibhuja Murali means playing flute with two hands. That is Adi Jata Rupa, whatever form. In so many places he was playing flute. He was manifesting pastimes in Vrindavan with two arms. Bhaktananda Prada, that devotee, that make devotee become blissful. That pastimes make devotee become blissful. Also Guna Aparupa, Adi Guna Aparupa. Guna means, we can say, charming attributes, always pleasing his devotees. Like we can say that how, I think I explained once that Vangshi Bhatt, how he used to play flute in Vangshi Bhatt. That one banyan tree, Krishna used to play flute. The flute tune attracting all Brajagopis. They are leaving their home and they become crazy to meet with Krishna. There is also one of our Acharya, he composed that tune, when tune coming from fifth note of Krishna's flute, that is touching the heart of Brajagopis. And they become crazy. In that way, that Acharya explained that Pancham Randhire Gane Braje Brojo Narir Pane Elo Thilo Pagolini Prai. Fifth note, when the Krishna's when a tune coming from the fifth note, it is touching the heart of Brajagopis, and Elo Thilo means they become crazy, you can say. Unbalanced, ecstasy. This is one. Not only that, everywhere you can just look. Pawandev also attracted by, and gone about Krishna's gone is very attractive also. He has too much loving affection for his devotees. Just to think about Pandavas, they surrendered to Krishna. And Krishna protect them. So this is Krishna's promise. His devotee, he always protect. He will always protect his devotee. This is Krishna's promise. Then, Braja Rasalila Navadvipe Sankirtan. Braja Rasalila. And Vrindavan is showing us the Rasalila, a Rasa dance. This is very, most elevated pastimes. This Rasalila, only that people can enter, that person can enter who is completely free from all material attachment. So Braja Rasalila Navadvipe Sankirtan. In Navadvip there is congregational chanting. All his wonderful pastimes such as the Rasalila in Braj and the congregational chanting of the holy name in Navadvip. Navadvip, he is manifesting chanting, Sankirtan, congregational chanting. And also there is explanation, a Samastra Chit Vaibhav, all are like a Chit Vaibhav. A Samastra Chit Vaibhav, all these pastimes, whatever Krishna manifested in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in the form of Krishna, all Chit Vaibhav. Chit Vaibhav, transcendental opulence, aprakita. It is not, it is immortal. It is immortal. Oishe oe prapanche prapanchikanoy. Although it looks like material, but it is not material. Manifestation of its transcendental spiritual potency, though they sometimes appear in this world, but they are not of it. Chit, Chit Vyaparo Samudayo Vishnu Tattva Sara Vishnu Pada Boli Veda Gaya Varo Varo. Chit Vyaparo, they are all spiritual affairs and have Godhead as their essence. Thus the Vedic literature repeatedly used the word Vishnu Pado to refer to them. Chit Vyaparo Samudayo, all the transcendental affairs, spiritual affairs. Vishnu Tattva Sara, essence of all Vishnu Tattva. I think I explained about this, how Krishna's desire, all different type of Vishnu serving. I think all of you know that Karanadaksha Mahavishnu, he put his glance towards Maya and appeared this entire material world. Then this material world like a stage for Krishna. Why? Because Krishna wants to make drama stage. And then actor in it, actor is like all we are. It appears Garbhodaksha Mahavishnu from the navel of the Garbhodaksha system. Up top of the navel, actually from the navel appear one lotus stem. Lotus stem is considered like a 14 planetary system. Top of the stem there is lotus flower. The lotus appear Brahma, and then Brahma got order to create all the living entities. Therefore, all we are here. So all it is Vishnu Tattva Sara. Whatever if you look, it's all Vishnu Tattva. Vishnu is serving Krishna many ways. Vishnu Pada Boli Vede. Vishnu Pada Pada. Krishna's spiritual opulence are all transformation of his Chit Sakti. Chit Sakti means spiritual potency. The Chit Sakti is Krishna's superior energy. The transformation of the complete Chit Sakti is his spiritual opulence, Chit Vaibhava. Transformation of the complete Chit Sakti is his spiritual opulence. All this abode, different abode like Brahmalok, then Vaikunthalok, Golok, everything that is Chit Vaibhava. Krishna himself is completely spiritual and everything connected with him. His abode, name, form and all his pastimes are manifestation of this Chit Vaibhava. Then Brahma also explained once, Goloko namni nijadhamni, taleja tasya, devi mahesha haridhamashu teshu teshu, teti prabhavayanicha, prabhajinitascha jena govindamadi purusham, tamaham bhajami. Goloko namni nijadhamni, Golok is own abode, taleja tasya, and the bottom, the Golok. Devi Dham. Then upper Devi Dham, that is Mahesh Dham, Kailas Dham. That explanation is there, Brahma explained that. Brahma knows better than us. The Brahma Samhita is explained. Therefore, we are chanting Goloko Namni, Nijo Dhamni, Tale Chatapsu, Nijo Dhamni, that is his own abode. What about Goloko? And Taleja Tash at bottom of the Golok, Devi Dham. Then Mahesh Dham, up the Devi Dham, Mahesh Dham means Shiva Lok. In that way, going up. So anyway, his abode, name, form and all his pastimes are manifestation of this Chit Vaibhava. This Chit Vaibhava has three aspects. The Sandhini power. So, Sandhini power means existential potency. All the dham is Sandhini Shakti, Prakash. Without Sandhini Shakti, we are not able to observe devotion. Balaram is Sandhini Shakti. Radharani, Anandadayini Shakti. This is called pleasure potency. Balaram is Sandhini, means existential potency. Singhasana, Karotal, Holy Dham, everything appeared by Sandhini Shakti, Balaram, which manifested all from in the spiritual world. The Samit, which manifested the Sandhini power, which manifested about Sandhini, which manifested all form in the spiritual world. There's the Guru also Sandhini Shakti. The Sambit means Gyan, knowledge, which manifested the various type of transcendental consciousness. The Sandhini, Sambit, Ladini. And finally the Ladini power, which is pleasure potency, from which come the various emotions, relations and exchanges that produce divine joy. You can see Radharani's emotion, relation and exchanges always see in divine joy. All this transformation of the Chit Shakti or Yogamaya are beyond material place, time and modality, being eternally pure and full of bliss. Eternally bliss and full of bliss. So, Sambit, Sandhini and Ladini. Three types of all the Chit Vaibhav. Everything. Even my opinion is this, whatever you see surrounding us, even this is also Lord of bliss. Because we are like instrument of Lord. Because we forget of Lord, therefore we are thinking, I made it. Even this different devotee nowadays, they are telling that I make this huge temple. Is it possible? Without Lord mercy, no one can make. Therefore, we are getting help from Lord, established temple, but after that, it seems like because of our understanding, independence, understanding, not allowing Lord in the temple. Therefore, all we can see temple is more complicated place, because temple, almost all temple is full of quarrel, more quarrel than family, normal family. Quarrel. I think you understand what I want to say. Having spiritual potencies makes Krishna the essence of the Godhead and pure being. Spiritual potency. Nahi tahe jada dharmo mayaro vikaro Jadatito Vishnu Tattva Shuddha Sattva Shara. Vishnu Tattva is Shuddha Sattva. Shuddha means pure. Let me translate. Nahi tahi jada dharma, jala dharma, material dharma. Mayara vikara. There is no mayara vikara. Means there is no maya is there. The Chit Shakti is not unconscious like matter, nor is it the product of illusion. Product of illusion. Therefore, always the Chit, transcendental, about eternal. And our goal to be there. We are in a material world, everything changing day by day. Today you believe me, tomorrow you have doubt about me. This is the nature of material world. But in spiritual abode of divine couple Radha Krishna, always eternal. It is beyond dull matter, the essence of pure being. It is of the absolute nature of Godhead. Pure being, Shuddha Sattva. There is no question of the material attachment. If you want to go there, Narottam Thakur clearly explained, that person is eligible to enter that abode who is completely free from all sense enjoyment object. বিষয় ছাড়িয়া কবে শুদ্ধ হবে মন, কবে হাম হে রব শ্রী বৃন্দাবন. Means when I am able to be free from all sense enjoyment object, then our mind will be pure, and then we are eligible to enter Vrindavan. How we can get it? By the grace of Nityananda. Means Balaram mercy. Therefore we have to beg with Balaram, Nityananda. This is Guru. Therefore we have to beg. Ar kabe nitai chade karunahi. When Nityananda's mercy will come down to us. Ar kabe nitai chadir karuna hime. What is actual mercy of Guru Nityananda and Balaram? Samsara basana mor kabe tuchho hobe. Samsara basana, material desire, attachment. When tuchho, I am able to ignore it. Like position, nowadays all we are running behind material position. Are all problems in material world based on our feeling of position. I want to be top boss in office. In order to be top boss, you can see so much politics. Previously, king used to rule the country. So there is so much conspiracy. If you look the British, how he entered Bengal. As I know from history, Sirajuddaulah, his soldier-in-chief was Mir Jafar. The British first captured Mir Jafar. Sirajuddaulah believed, but Mir Jafar, he was greedy to become king. The British give him such hope. If you let us enter, then you can be king of the next king. So let Sirajuddaulah gone. In that way, wherever you see material attachment, how much attachment there, that much problem are there. Everybody wants to be. Therefore, spiritual abode is blissful abode. So Lord wants to check everything. If little bit material desire is there, touch?
Yeah.
Okay. What I say? This, King Prataparudra, when he again and again requesting to the devotees surrounding Mahaprabhu, at least let me meet with Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu always declined that. And then devotee always trying to make him understand, although Mahaprabhu's point was, he is king, he is materialistic person, I am a sannyasi, I should not be with materialistic person as a sannyasi. Then on the devotee trying to make understand Lord Chaitanya that although he is a king, but he is surrendered to you. Then he said, yes, I know, but he is king. Always the same point. So, Rajastamo Mishra, Mishra Satto Subhidito. Mixed being contain elements of both passion and darkness. Sattva-guna and Tamo-guna. Subhidito. It's very difficult. Satto or being is of two kinds, pure Shuddha and mixed Nishta. Sattva-guna, pure and mixed, all being within the spiritual manifestation is pure. While that the material manifestation is adulterate, in order to wards the characteristics of passion, Rajoguna, and darkness, Tamoguna, and not found in pure being. Birth means the mode of passion. It is true. Without mode of passion, no one can create. Even this conceiving child also this need mode of passion. Since there is no Rajaguna, in the spiritual manifestation, no Rajaguna. There is no birth there. Tamoguna means death. Always mittu. Since the spiritual manifestation never comes to an end. Just to look. Always we are talking about it is eternal. Once you enter, there is no question of fall. Therefore we want to go the spiritual abode. So the spiritual manifestation never comes to an end. The Tamoguna does not exist within it. So many gecko here. Many I saw night time. I don't know why. Okay. So the Tamoguna does not exist within it. In this actually spiritual abode there is no Rajastama. No Tamoguna. Either the living entities who is the Supreme Lord's differentiated parts are pure being by nature. But when affected by nations and are adulterated by the modes of passion and ignorance. That's again I am studying that. Who are the Supreme Lord differentiated parts, are pure being by nature. By nature. But when affected, just look, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, প্রথমে ছিলেন তিনি সদ্গুরু প্রধান, ক্রমে নাম অপরাধে হয় হতজ্ঞান, বৈষ্ণবে বিদ্বেষ করি ছাড়ে নাম রস, ক্রমে ক্রমে হয় অর্থ কামিনীর বশ। সদ্গুরু প্রধান means great elevated position in spiritual position, elevated position. Sadguru Pradhan. But Namaparad, offenses. First Namaparad means offenses, holy name is blaspheming to devotees. Blaspheming to devotees. You can see nowadays, just you can go in the different sannyasis or different devotees. If we just glorify any other devotees, then you can see the other devotee's face little bit not happy. If I glorify ISKCON, I think most of the Gaudiya Math devotees, and at present, before now, at present, they are not happy. Similar, not the same, just reverse. If you explain the glories of ISKCON in Gaudiya Math, then you can see the same sampradaya, but they are not appreciating amongst each other. They are always trying to say, Gaudiya Math was, they have no appreciation with our Prabhupada. But I am here from my childhood in this lineage. I never hear any kind of blaspheming tendency from our Gaudiya Acharya against their godfathers. This is my personal experience I am telling, sharing. Madhava Goswami Maharaj, I can tell you this history. Outwardly we can see Madhava Goswami Maharaj and Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. They have some intense relation. Means Tirtha Goswami Maharaj intense relation with Madhava Goswami Maharaj. But I always be with Madhava Goswami Maharaj. And then I saw, once it was the Calcutta Nagar Sankirtan going on. Middle of the Rasbihari Avenue, there is 4 paths joined together. Chaura ke kauna? Huh? Chaura the Hindi or English? A junction, 4 paths. Middle of the path, all of a sudden he paying obeisance, prostrated obeisance on the path, on this road. Everybody is surprised. Why? In the middle of the junction, on the public path, why Maharaj paying prostrated obeisance to whom? Then one devotee asking him, he replied, this is Chaitanya Research Institute. There is my elder godfather, Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, Kunji Babu there. I am paying obeisance to him. That I saw. Even you can see there are so many lectures from different. They are glorifying Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. But I don't know why they are bringing the subject matter, so many letters that Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj wrote against their godfather. This it's very difficult to understand that. But for my own experience, I never saw these different godfather of Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj, they never blaspheming to him. But nowadays, there, there's so many ISKCON followers, they are trying to minimize the image of Gaudiya Math. They're using these topics. Just therefore they will be always unhappy if you glorify any Gaudiya Math. So this is the situation. Because Rajas Tamo. Such tendency. প্রথমে ছিলেন তিনি সদ্গুরু প্রধান, ক্রমে নাম অপরাধে হয় হত জ্ঞান. As soon as নাম অপরাধ means blaspheming to sadhu take place in our mind, what is going to happen? That Vaishnava Viddesh Kori Chhare Naam Ras. As soon as we are blaspheming to sadhu, Bhaktivinoda Thakur say, our taste of chanting holy name, we will lose that. Chhare Naam Ras. Naam Ras means mellows of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It will destroy. Then what will happen? Krome hoy artho. Artho means always attached, getting gradually our attachment towards how to collect money, artho, and kamini. Kamini means sense enjoyment of object. It will appear. This is explained by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. But nowadays our understanding is this. Our understanding is this great elevated Vaishnava means who has how much temple is big, how much deity is big, how many numbers of devotees connected with it. That is the measurement of our present conception, who is higher and lower. I can give you my own experience. When I was first time in 2005, I reached in New York, and then Balaram Prabhu's house I stayed. Means they host me over there. Underground, they have a hall, basement hall. They allow me to stay there. I am sitting chanting. Then I saw one devotee named Nimai Pandit Das Brahmachari, Saffron color. Around 12 noon or 12:30. Yeah, at that time. Maybe 1 o'clock, maybe after that Sunday feast. Or maybe anyway, I can't remember, but it was daylight that time. So he brought one box of prasadam and he gave me that prasadam and telling me this is our temple prasadam. Accept it. Very humble manner here. And then he asked me, I asked him, what's your name? Nimai Pandit Das Brahmachari. He says, who is your guru? He says, my guru is Prabhupada. And how old you are? 35. Then I had some doubt. How is it possible? You're 35-year-old. That means 2005, 77 he physically passed away. And 26, a 9-year-old, you get to initiation from Prabhupada? You're Prabhupada? And no, I am Ritik. Anyway. So whatever he said about then I never goes through. And then he asked me, can I have a question for you? Yes. Then he asked me, you are coming here for preaching, right? Yes. I answered yes. Then he says, what are you going to preach? I just explained Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and the mixing of the subject. I never understand his motivation. I just explained, simply I explained, yeah, this is that. Then finally he said, you cannot do that. Our Prabhupada translate all the books word by word. Therefore you cannot preach here Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. As there's translation, I cannot do this. But which language I'll speak? So therefore I am telling you, you cannot preach here. And why? Who is your, who gives you such authority to control me? But this is our Western world law. You cannot come, you cannot preach. Then he says, and I asked him why. Then he says, only Prabhupada is Acharya around Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, or all his disciples bogus. Then I asked, you get out from here. First I asked, what you say? Please say again. But my mood was a little bit rough that time. Because he is blaspheming to all Vaishnavas. All are. And then I said, what do you say? Say again. He never said anything. Then he said, then he opened the page, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Look. He saw, Prabhupada says, my godbrothers, Tirtha Maharaj, Bon Maharaj, they are only playing gong, and so nasty things. This is the proof. And anyway, get out from here. Then I called Balaram's wife, ask him, look, choose only one. If you allow him to stay here, you allow him to be in your home, come in your home, then I have to leave now. Then they choose me and kick him out. After that I heard that Nimai Pandit become white dress. Just after 1 week after. This is the situation. This is my own experience. After that incident, I saw almost everyone, almost everyone, I'm using the word, almost everyone in that society has such idea. Therefore, they hate all Gaudiya Math. That I notice in my own experience. So therefore, here you can see that the living entities who are the Supreme Lord differentiated parts are pure being by nature. But when affected, when affected by nations, Maya, are adulterated by the modes of passion and ignorance, Rajo and Tamo. This is the going on. Though God like Shiva are far superior to the ordinary jivas. In many ways, they too are affected by the material nature through identification with their function in this world. So if Shiva is far, far superior than us, if Shiva have like that, who are? Just to think about. Srimad Bhagavatam says, Vaishnavanam Jatha Sambhu. Amongst the all Vaishnava community, Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava. And I remember once, there is an incident happened in Bangladesh. You know, the Siddhanti Bhakti Siddhanti Goswami Maharaj, Prabhupada sent him for Bangladesh, sent him for preaching in Bangladesh. You know, Bengal, they are very, very much inclined towards Ramakrishna mission. This is natural because Ramakrishna was Bengali, Vivekananda is Bengali, everybody Bengalis. And their mission is very, social service. They're doing so much, performing so many social service. Means what people understand about social service, they are doing. Medical center, they open, they are giving food relief, they are distributing clothes. Therefore, most of the Bengalis, they prefer more in Ramakrishna mission than other societies. Anyway, so Bhakti Shiv Siddhanti Maharaj, Siddhanti Goswami Maharaj, he passed on bad remarks about Vivekananda and Ramakrishna. That day, entire preaching program was stopped. Then Prabhupada sent Srila Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. Then Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, I remember, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj explained them, where Shankaracharya considered like a Mayavadi, there is Ramakrishna, such type of expression. I heard from Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj about it. That there is Ramakrishna. Then he gives logic, so much logic, then people understand, they appreciate that. So, the Lord Shiva becomes Shankaracharya and spread Mayavad. It's not like according to his desire. It is the will of Lord, because that time people believe everything empty. Because Buddha's influence. Lord Buddha, he spread the message, all empty. There's also reason is there. Why? Because once upon a time there was a tradition, sacrifice animals in the name of the faith, is giving the virtue, pious credit. So therefore people are catching animals and sacrificing and then eating meat. So when it is expanding, massive manner, then in order to stop all the activities, sacrificing animal, the Lord himself appeared in the form of Buddha and explained, hey, actually there is no Lord. Why? Why you are sacrificing animal? All empty. Just better to meditate empty. That way. When people believe everything empty, 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 then Lord felt, oh, there is, everybody forget about me. Then he sends Lord Shiva. Anyhow, please establish me in the empty place. There is no other option. The Lord Shankara. Shiva appeared in the form of Shankaracharya and explained to them, hey, who say there is no Lord? You are Lord. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Lord. You are Lord. Tattam Osi, you are that. Prajnana, your Gyan is not Lord. Such type of philosophy established. So that superior position Lord Shiva had, and Lord Shiva considered like a mode of darkness. Ignorance. Ignorance is a bad word. Darkness is good, right? A little bit good word. Because Shiva devotee, they not be happy if I say this is dark, ignorance. So anyway, this is the situation. We may have some faith about Vaishnavism, but that, agacha means parasite is coming through. What parasite? Our material desire. Anyway, I forget that Nimai Pandit, after he said, only Acharya considered that person who translated. Then I asked him, now I know how to make him dumb. Okay, what books should Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj translate? Let me know. Are you keeping that his picture in your altar? Then he replied to him, our Prabhupada is higher than him. Yes, I'm telling you that. There is no question to tell you truth, tell you lie. And then I become completely, I said, oh, so much. So this is the situation. So preaching, we have to do it such manner where proper message will represent. Mahaprabhu says clearly, this we have to, Vaishnavism means be humble, Trinad Vishwanijena, tolerance, Omani, completely free from all material, designation, Manada, respect everyone, then Kirtan Yashadahari, then chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Therefore, it is very difficult nowadays to the differentiate. As you can see, differentiated parts are pure being by nature. It is very difficult by nature. But when affected by nations are adulterated by the modes of passion and ignorance. When Maya will come, then passion and ignorance or darkness attacked us. So you have to be very, very careful about it. Though gods like Shiva are far superior to the ordinary jivas in many ways, they too are affected by the material nature through identification with their function in this world. So anyway, this is our time over. We can come tomorrow. It's very interesting. We have to understand properly why we are chanting, but sometimes we are inspiring to chant, sometimes we are no inspiration, sometimes, but actually always waves up and down. Why? Devotion never down. It should be always up, up, up. Why down? Because of that tendency. So therefore, it is better for us to understand properly this part, what Bhaktivinoda Thakur explained in Harinam Chintamani. So hopefully we'll come tomorrow, this time again, and talk about it. Hare Krishna.